Hi, what's up? My name is Rose and welcome to my channel. I do a lot of stuff here and today we're talking journaling. This is not the first journaling video I've made. I don't even think it's the first morning pages video I've done. I can't remember. It's been a long time. But I wanted to talk morning pages. I feel like I've been needing a big creative reset. So my mind has been on The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron quite a lot. And morning pages are like the foundational principle or tactic, I guess, for creative healing. And there really aren't that many rules to them. And yet I feel like most people who talk about morning pages don't actually do it to the T the way she describes in this creative recovery journey that she lays out for you. So morning pages are supposed to be handwritten first thing in the morning, the moment you wake up, roll out of bed before your brain's like even processing anything. And they're supposed to be 3 full pages. 3 full pages is a lot, I've always thought. I can always see why it would be helpful, right? Just like knowing that you can do it, that you can write, even if it's super boring, even if it's super repetitive, that you can crank out those 3 pages before your brain is even like at its peak of writing skills, you know? I think it can kind of help with that, and I think it just kind of like, it's supposed to make you take it less seriously. But I've never been much of a morning person. I wake up pretty late. I have kind of like a leisurely coffee routine and I don't think for a while. So it's always been really challenging for me to even think about doing this. But guess what? I've started. Tried it this morning. I am close to the end of this here journal and I just left it beside my bed, and I also have some of these kind of fine point felt markers. This is bigger than a pen, which is helping me get to those 3 pages, I think. And it's fun. It's a fun color. So how this video is going to work is I'm going to keep trying this out every morning, and I'll do the writing, you know, without turning on the camera, but then I'll check in with you right afterward. This introductory update, a little different, but for the next several days, I'm going to be letting you know what I think about this process every morning. Following the rules of Julia Cameron's morning pages to the T, let's get started. Okay, what's up? 2 days of morning pages in a row. It's not actually the morning anymore. I'm all like fully dressed and everything. I could not bring myself to record immediately after I finished this morning, but I did do it. So we're at 6 full pages now. Like, this morning was a real struggle for me. I did not want to hit that 3 pages. I feel like I had a decent amount to say yesterday because it, you know, I hadn't exhausted my thoughts quite yet, but I feel like I have already exhausted them here on day 2. So it'll be interesting to see kind of where my mind is forced to wander after that. Excuse me. I'm like kind of not feeling well in general. Morning me in particular has been like really, really slow. I'm even talking slow right now. I think I might just have a little baby cold. But like I said, I usually have slow mornings and they've been even like slower, more brain foggy than ever. So that's exciting. Oh, the one thing I did want to say was something that drives me crazy when I read through The Artist's Way is that Julia Cameron is like, oh, and once you've done your morning pages really quickly, I think she says like half an hour or like 20 minutes sometimes even. And these are like not in the beginning part of the book where she's describing what morning pages are, but it's like peppered in, I'm pretty sure. These never take me 20 to 30 minutes. It takes me so long, like at least 45. I don't know, maybe I'll get faster. feels like a really long thing to have in my morning routine. So this little guy threw up a bunch of times this morning. That's why he needs so much emotional support now, but he's doing great. He just had like the worst hairball I've ever seen. So I didn't do my morning pages because now I have to work. Yeah. I might skip today. I might do them later. Not going too well for this video. No more throwy uppy, right? Hi. So I only managed to write one page when I first actually woke up. The cats woke me up really, really early this morning. It was kind of just like a nightmare morning overall. But I decided that since we are still in the AM hours, I might as well try to hit 3 pages, even though I am not following the complete rules here. So I did finish my 3 pages, just not right when I woke up. I finished the second 2 after I had some coffee and food. Yeah, and definitely made use of some lists today to fill out those pages, but that totally works. And we love a list in this household. Making some plans, thinking forward to July a little bit here. Hello, it is Tuesday. I completed my 3 full morning pages today, and you might notice that I'm a little bit more awake than in the previous updates. That's because this time I decided, instead of just rolling out of bed and doing them, I was going to eat and have coffee first. That improved things significantly. This time it was actually pretty fun to write. So yeah, a good one this morning. It felt like a great way to start the day. I don't think the artist way is specific about like what first thing means. I just thought it would be fun for the purpose of this video to try it when I was like really sleepy. But this couple days it's been to the point where like I'm almost falling asleep again while I'm writing, which is not great. Yeah, so I might keep, doing it while I eat breakfast or just after. We'll see. Another update. It's pretty early for me, at least, although it's 7:45 now, so I was journaling slowly for over an hour since I woke up. But now I feel pretty awake, which is kind of nice, and feeling ready to like go out and start my day. I feel like I'm nearing the bottom of the pit of things to complain about. Like in the artist way, it says the like things that you want to complain about will come up a lot during these morning pages, but eventually like you'll just have to keep writing through it. I think I'm getting there, and I'm kind of curious to see what's on the other side. Yeah, so today is a Wednesday. I think I'm gonna make tomorrow the last day of this little experiment, and yeah, then I'll try to put together some parting thoughts. Let me show you my cats again. These lazy boys wake me up at 6 a.m., if not earlier. They eat their food and then they go back to sleep. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Hey folks, I just can't do this. So it's been like several days since I even attempted to do some morning pages. It's been several days since I've journaled at all, because I've had some really weird mornings between taking my partner to the airport and just like Oh my gosh, my cats are freaking out just like with the change of routine, so I haven't been sleeping super well. That aside, I just find it hard in general. Oh, there goes my computer. I find it super hard in general to make those 3 pages. However, I will say, since I started this quick little experiment, I've been super motivated to write. I've felt pretty energized. So I really do think I'm gonna go back to what is like a happy medium for me. Like journaling, something I love to do. I do think like prioritizing it as a daily practice is important to me. I think doing it somewhere in the morning is important to me. The 3 pages, I can take that or leave that. The right away upon waking up, I think that's sometimes kind of fun. It was much more stream of consciousness and I like wasn't getting in my own way as much, which is pretty cool, but I can also kind of take that or leave that. Yeah, so that is what I think. I'm gonna do a little bit more reflecting before we wrap up this video. Well, friends, I've had some time to reflect, and truly it's not that I can't do morning pages, 3 full pages handwritten first thing in the day. It's possible. I mean, I did struggle a lot in this video, but what it really comes down to is that I don't want to. I think it's interesting to do it that way sometimes, but I don't think that the benefit is ultimately that much more than a more loosey-goosey, flexible approach. So that's how I feel about it. I would love to know your thoughts. If you do morning pages, or if you have some kind of journaling practice, if you're super strict about it, or if you just, you know, try to get some words down when you do write. I have just a few pages left of this journal, which is kind of like cute and exciting. So I think I'm gonna finish that up like this week. So I'll need a new one. And just like, I guess as an update, I wanted to show you what my new one will be. It's the same, except this one's black. And it's not decorated at all yet. So I'm thinking for my next video, what I might do is a little like journal decorating. Let me know if you think that might be fun. I want to paint like little front pages and back pages. I think that could be really cute. If you also want to catch up with me anywhere else, I'm on TikTok and Instagram and a couple of other places I'll put down below. It's at @EmroseErit, and I have a journaling prompt series that I post primarily on TikTok. It's also here on YouTube Shorts, so you can go check those out if you're into journaling, as you might be if you've made it to the end of this video. And if you haven't subscribed already, I would really appreciate it. I think that's it for this video, so until next time, I'm Emrose. Thanks so much. Bye.